From Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vow to trace and punish every terrorist behind the Pahalgam attack, to opposition leader Rahul Gandhi declaring full support to the government for any action against the perpetrators of the Pahalgam attack, here is today's news wrap. Let's begin with our top headline of the day. On April 22nd, terrorists opened fire in Pahalgam, Jammu and Kashmir, killing 26 people, mostly tourists, in the deadliest attack since Pulwama in 2019. Speaking from Bihar's Madhubani, Prime Minister Narendra Modi vowed to trace and punish every terrorist behind the Pahalgam massacre. Calling it an attack on humanity, he assured the nation that justice will be delivered and said India's spirit will not be broken. Listen in to what he had to say.
देश के दुश्मनों ने भारत की आत्मा पर हमला करने का दुस्साहस किया है। अब आतंकियों की बची खुची जमीन को भी मिट्टी में मिलाने का समय आ गया है। इंडिया विल आइडेंटिफाई, ट्रैक and punish every terrorist and their backers. जम्मू कश्मीर के पहलगाम में आतंकियों ने मासूम देशवासियों को जिस बेरहमी से मारा है, उससे पूरा देश व्यथित है। कोटि कोटि देशवासी दुखी हैं। सभी पीड़ित परिवारों के इस दुख में पूरा देश उनके साथ खड़ा है। जिन परिवारजनों का अभी इलाज चल रहा है, वे जल्द स्वस्थ हो, इसके लिए भी सरकार हर प्रयास कर रही है। साथियों, इस आतंकी हमले में किसी ने अपना बेटा खोया, किसी ने अपना भाई खोया, किसी ने अपना जीवन साथी खोया है। उनमें से कोई बांग्ला बोलता था, कोई कन्नड़ा बोलता था, कोई मराठी था, कोई ओडिया था, कोई गुजराती था, कोई यहां बिहार का लाल था। आज उन सभी की मृत्यु पर करगिल से कन्याकुमारी तक हमारा दुख एक जैसा है, हमारा आक्रोश एक जैसा है। ये हमला सिर्फ निहत्थे पर्यटकों पर नहीं हुआ है। देश के दुश्मनों ने भारत की आत्मा पर हमला करने का दुस्साहस किया है। मैं बहुत स्पष्ट शब्दों में कहना चाहता हूं, जिन्होंने ये हमला किया है, उन आतंकियों को और इस हमले की साजिश रचने वालों को उनकी कल्पना से भी बड़ी सजा मिलेगी। सजा मिलकर के रहेगी। अब आतंकियों की बची खुची जमीन को भी मिट्टी में मिलाने का समय आ गया है। एक सौ चालीस करोड़ भारतीयों की इच्छा शक्ति अब आतंकी आकाओं की कमर तोड़ कर रहेगी। Friends, today from the soil of Bihar, I say to the whole world, India will identify, track and punish every terrorist and their backers. We will pursue them to the ends of the earth. India's spirit will never be broken by terrorism. Terrorism will not go unpunished. Every effort will be made to ensure that justice is done. The entire nation is firm in this resolve. Everyone who believes in humanity is with us. I thank the people of various countries and their leaders who have stood with us in these times.
In other news, chief ministers from across India, including Rajasthan, Odisha, Karnataka, Gujarat, and West Bengal, paid their last respects to the victims of the Pahalgam terror attack. Emotional scenes unfolded as leaders stood with grieving families, offering condolences and support during the final rites of those who lost their lives in the April 22nd tragedy.
India mourns as the nation comes together to bid farewell to those who lost their lives in the brutal terror attack in Pahalgam. From the forest of Kashmir to the far corners of the country, the grief is widespread and the pain immeasurable. In Rajasthan, Chief Minister Bhajan Lal Sharma paid his last respects to Neeraj Udvani in Jaipur, his eyes heavy with sorrow, his hands folded in tribute. In Odisha, Chief Minister Mohan Charan Majhi stood silently beside the grieving family of Prashant Satpathy in Balasore, a young life lost too soon. In Assam, the mortal remains of Corporal Tage Heliang, an Indian Air Force braveheart from Arunachal Pradesh, were received at Guwahati Airport. Floral tributes were offered by Assam Minister Jayanta Malla Barua and police officers. In Madhya Pradesh, the final journey of Sushil Nathaniel took place in Indore, the city enveloped in silence and sorrow. In Karnataka, Chief Minister Siddaramaiah paid homage to Bharat Bhushan in Bengaluru, holding hands with the bereaved, sharing in their anguish. From Dombivali to Pune, Thane to Kanpur, families lit pyres and broke down in tears, mourning sons, brothers, husbands and fathers taken away too soon. In Pune, NCP-SCP leader Sharad Pawar offered condolences to the family of Satosh Jagdale, standing in solidarity with the city's loss. In Gujarat, Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel paid respects to Sumit Parmar and Yatish Parmar in Bhavna Nagar, lighting incense sticks beside shattered family. In Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh, the mortal remains of Shubham Trivedi returned home for the final rites. In West Bengal, Sameer Guha was laid to rest in Kolkata amidst prayers and pledges for justice. Newly married Indian Navy officer Lieutenant Vinay Narwal, 26 years old, a native of Haryana, was also among the victims of Tuesday's terrorist attack in South Kashmir's Pahalgam. His newlywed wife bid an emotional farewell.
Because of him that the world is still surviving. And we should all be proud of him in every way. In every way.
In other news, police identified the attackers as Adil Hussain Thokar, Hashim Musa alias Suleiman, and Ali Bhai alias Talha Bhai, announcing a 20 lakh rupee reward for information. A national investigation agency team joined the probe and visited the attack site. Prime Minister Narendra Modi condemned the act again, vowing justice. A high level meeting was held at the Home Ministry to assess the situation.
On Thursday, the Jammu and Kashmir police revealed the sketches and identities of the terrorists responsible for the tragic terror attack that took place in Pahalgam on the 22nd of April. The assault, which resulted in the loss of 26 lives, mostly tourists, has been deemed the deadliest attack in the region since the infamous Pulwama bombing of 2019. The terrorists have been identified as Adil Hussain Thokar, who is a resident of Anantnag, Hashim Musa, who is also known as Suleiman, and Ali Bhai, referred to as Talha Bhai as well. In a bid to locate these absconding terrorists, the police have announced a substantial 20 lakh rupees reward for anyone who provides information leading to their capture. The horrific incident took place on Tuesday when terrorists opened fire on a group of tourists in the scenic area of Baisaran, located about 5 kilometers from Pahalgam town in Anantnag district of Jammu and Kashmir. The gunfire left 26 people dead, sparking widespread grief and anger across the region. The attack targeting civilians stands as one of the most devastating in the region in recent years. On Wednesday, a high-level team from the National Investigation Agency arrived to join the investigation. Led by a Deputy Inspector General rank officer, the NIA team visited the site of the attack, continuing their work alongside the Jammu and Kashmir police to unravel the details of the assault and identify those responsible. In a related development, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, while addressing a gathering in Bihar on Thursday, reaffirmed India's resolve to bring the perpetrators of the attack to justice. Similarly, a high-level meeting was convened at the Ministry of Home Affairs to discuss the ongoing situation. The meeting was attended by several key officials, including Home Secretary Govind Mohan, Director of Intelligence Bureau Tapan Deka, and Chief of Research and Analysis Wing Ravi Sinha. The discussions are believed to have focused on strengthening the response to the attack and ensuring that all necessary steps are taken to bring the terrorists to justice. As the investigation continues, the region remains on high alert, with authorities working tirelessly to piece together evidence and ensure the safety of residents and visitors. The attack in Pahalgam has once again underscored the volatile security situation in Jammu and Kashmir, while also highlighting the resilience of the authority in the face of such violent extremism.
Meanwhile, after the tragic terror attack in Pahalgam that claimed 26 lives, a rare show of political unity was witnessed at an all party meeting held in Delhi. Opposition leader Rahul Gandhi declared full support to the government for any action against the perpetrators, signaling a tougher national stance. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar briefed party leaders on the gravity of the situation and the rising tensions with Pakistan.
कंडेम किया है सबने और जो हुआ है और पूरी सपोर्ट दिया ऑपोजिशन ने सरकार को कोई भी एक्शन
आज प्रधानमंत्री ने कहा है कि कड़ा एक्शन लेंगे तो आप
In the aftermath of the Pahalgam terror attack that killed 26 people, political lines blurred in Delhi. At an all party meeting, opposition leader Rahul Gandhi said the government has full support for any action it chooses to take. Foreign Minister S. Jaishankar briefed leaders on the escalating situation. Congress chief Mallikarjun Kharge echoed the call for peace, urging swift restoration of normalcy in Jammu and Kashmir. Listen in to what the leaders had to say.
जो राजनाथ सिंह जी ने प्रिसाइड किया, अमित शाह जी भी वहाँ थे। हमने सब लोगों ने मिलके जो पहलगाम में इंसिडेंट हुआ है उसको सभी लोगों ने कंडेम किया, ऑल पार्टी इर्रेस्पेक्टिव ऑफ ये वो ऐसा कुछ। और दूसरी चीज़ हमने ये कहा कि कश्मीर में शांति रखने के लिए वो अच्छा प्रयास करें और वहाँ पर शांति रखना ज़रूरी है। ये बात उनके सामने हमने रखा और उन्होंने ये कहा कि सभी एक्शन ले लें।
राहुल जी कश्मीर
वो जो मुनासिब समझते हैं इन टेररिस्ट ग्रुप के खिलाफ, जिस देश में टेररिस्ट ग्रुप को पनाह दी जा रही है, मदद दी जा रही है, उनको भी ताकत दी जा रही है, उनके खिलाफ एक्शन ले सकते हैं। चौथी बात यह है कि इंटरनेशनल लॉ इस बात की इजाज़त देता है कि हम नेवल और एयर ब्लॉकेट करें पाकिस्तान के सेल्फ डिफेंस में और सैंक्शंस लगाएं पाकिस्तान के ऊपर, खास तौर से आर्म्स सेल्स में।
That's all for today. Before we leave you, here are visuals of the Khan Market Association holding a candle march for the victims of the Pahalgam terror attack.
जिंदाबाद